Hello. Is music turned on and figured out here? It's not letting me see the chat. That's weird. That's what it's not loading. Okie dokie. Oh, is that upside down? Is that upside down? No. Okay. It looks upside down. That's freaky. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hello, everybody. I'm doing some seed cleaning today because I've got some to catch up on from the seeds I've collected this year and also the seeds from last year. So these seeds that I've been doing here are marigold seeds, and you want to wait until the flower dies and these little seed pods will turn brown and dried up. And the seeds just kind of, if you just roll the casing a little bit, the seeds will come out. I keep saving marigold seeds like a crazy person, but for whatever reason, the ones I've been saving, I don't think that was a good one, haven't sprouted. So I don't know if it's the variety of marigolds that I'm growing or what. Because I'm definitely waiting until everything is all brown and dried and crunchy and all that stuff. Tilt that a little bit more. Just looks weird. But yeah, I figured I would just get on live here and answer any seed saving questions you have, any gardening questions. And I've got a whole bunch here, and if I just spend the whole time going through and doing what I normally do for my seed cleaning, I think you will only see me clean one type of seed. So I think about every 5 minutes or so, I'll switch out to another seed. And then I'm keeping all the good seeds here in a giant Parmesan cheese container because these ones take up a lot of space because I save a whole bunch of them. And then this is all icky stuff that's going to go in the compost bin. Trying to remember the variety of marigolds that these are. They are ones that are kind of yellow and orange. Oh, they are Queen Sophia are the ones that I like to grow. They're like two tones. If I go back and edit this, I can add in the little picture there. I don't know if these are going to be good. Oh, this one's a good. You can tell if they're good or not because let's find a little individual one here because they're all loose. Okay, so this is what an individual seed looks like. It's kind of, I don't know, not quite feather-like, but something. It'll have a black end and then like a whiter cream end. If the seed's not good, or I guess fully developed, this won't really be black. It'll be like light brown or something, or like very light gray. Boy, that one's good. Yeah, I've had no trouble at all. Let's see if that'll refocus here. Growing the Queen Sophias that I have from PAX, but I don't have good luck with growing them from the seeds that I've saved, no matter what year. Another year I had some other variety that was a similar, with the two-toned yellow and orange, and those didn't work either. I did some germination testing on, did I get to the marigolds? I think I got to some marigolds, either before or after the live. And I haven't gotten good results with doing germination testing with those either. My tweezers. Thingy fell in there. What time is it? Wait. But yeah, that's how you save marigold seeds. Get these guys out of the way here. Making a mess. Let's deal with these big guys. I just noticed, they're so crunchy. These are some sunflower heads that I saved. And I just noticed, I just laid them out on a shelf. I don't even remember if I hung them out to dry. I may have just left them on my wire shelf. And I got them out today. A little moldy. So I don't know if I'll just try to grab the ones around that. Ooh, windy. Something like that. Okay. And then for those, we need a bigger container. Yeah. Got a few heads. That's funny. Yeah. After a bit, I put them in this little container. I got real icky. I'm not sure that those are salvageable. Oh. Couple loose seeds there. And then what am I going to put the good seeds into? Put them in this guy, I guess. It's got goobers in it. Okay, think up. A whole bunch of these. I don't remember which variety of sunflower this is. I have like 5 of them. I want to say these are a variety called Snacker. I think from Johnny Seeds, but that may not be correct. I've got like 5 different varieties. And I never write down which one I plant. Because it's so close to the end of my like seed starting season that I'm usually like panicking and trying to just get something in. Last year we had issues with squirrels. I think it was squirrels. Ooh, those are kind of stuck together there. That's funny. We had all kinds of critters, squirrels and bunnies eating everything. And because I'm a crazy person, I started my sunflowers inside in little pots. You don't have to. You can start them inside. But I'm always worried that squirrels or something are going to get them. So I start seeds indoors. Where's that mold at? Oh, was this one not moldy? This one's not moldy. So I usually start them indoors in pots so the squirrels don't get them. And I transplant them outside when they've gotten like their second set of leaves. When they're getting to be, you know, about a foot tall. Ow! They're super dry, so everything's super sharp. Brought my gloves out to do the coneflower seeds because those are really pokey. But yeah, sunflower seeds are really easy. I don't like them. You wait. I've got a whole video on how to collect the sunflower seeds. But you wait until the flower head has turned from usually white to black seeds. Just had some white ones up here the other day. Where did I put those? I took those downstairs. Yeah. Some varieties have white seeds, but most of them have black seeds. So you'll wait and you'll be able to see that these have turned color. You cut them off the stalk, and you want to leave a, yeah, the back of this is all icky. You want to leave a little tail, and you can hang it up by the tail. If you leave a little bit of the little nubbins where the leaves come out, like I'm not sure if you can see there or not. If you leave that there, that makes a good hook for you to hang them on. What time is it? It's 14. Well, I was hoping to get through this whole giant head before I switch to another one. And I'm sure I could do this much faster, but I'm busy yakking. But yeah, while I'm cleaning these seeds, let me know if you have any questions about seed saving, how to store your seeds, gardening, growing flowers, vegetables, all that kind of stuff. This is just taking me forever. I might go ahead and switch to whatever I have next here. Ow! Might be time for the gloves. Okay, this thing's poked me enough. I'm going to switch to the next thingy here. Get these set aside here. Yeah, these ones got pretty icky. Yes, I'm gonna need a bigger container than that, because that was only, I don't even think that was a quarter of that head. And I got a few of them there. What else do I got up here? Not entirely sure what that is. That might be Sweet William. That's Columbine. This is my whole marigold harvest from this year, which is very small. These are hyssop. I've got a video on how to save lavender seeds. It's actually hyssop. And some lettuce seeds. I think this is some kind of like daylily. I'm not entirely sure. This is lettuce seeds. Okay. Let's start with these. Shoot, I'm out of cup again. I never remember to bring an extra cup. Let's see here. These are, gosh, are these dahlias or zinnias? I think these are dahlias. This has a leaf. This is definitely dahlia. That's a yucca. It's a whole smorgasbord there. Okay. None of these are like empty. These are definitely dahlia because I put the tag in there. I don't remember what this is. I think this is chicory. Yeah, this is chicory. For sure. These are definitely dahlias. Put the tag in there. I cut these ones off after I brought the plant inside the other day. Can I open this up and see if we got any? They don't drop a whole lot of seeds. Dahlias are weird. We've had one at our old house. That made it at least a few years. It might still be going. It's a nice, like, coral colored one. No, I don't think we got any out of that one. And the seeds are, oh, is there one in there? I'm not sure how to explain what they look like. They're kind of, what you call that, pear-shaped? They're black and they'll be a little bit harder than all this fluff that's in here. When I was first collecting them, I wasn't quite sure what they look like, so I was saving all of this little thin stuff until I actually found a seed in one, and then I was like, oh. So I always try to do in my videos and the blog is to show what the seeds actually look like. I could not find chicory seed pictures when I was trying to figure out what the seeds look like. A couple years ago, we had them everywhere, all over the side of the road, everywhere. And they were so cute. But I wasn't sure what the seeds look like. So I collected some dead heads. And I was going through trying to collect some. But I wasn't real sure what I was looking for. I mean, there's some seeds that are a bit more obvious. I don't think we've gotten the dahlia seed out of this yet. But these ones may not have been mature. I don't remember if I got to this right before or after the frost. So they may not have been fully developed anyway. I'm not sure this thing in this tub is also dahlias. Those might be zinnias. Yeah, those are zinnias. But I've got more dahlias hanging out somewhere. Let's see any in there. Shoot, I was wanting to get another tub cleared out. That is a leaf. Yeah. Oh. This one was definitely dahlia. Let's see if it's in here. Try one more before we put it away. Oop. Oh. Nope. I don't think. That stinks. This is one of the ones that actually died after I brought it in too. My lantana's plant's still going. I have geraniums that I keep just bringing in for the winter. I don't even put them near a window so they don't really get any light. I very rarely remember to water them. And they've been going for like 3 years now. I don't think there's any in there. I think that's one. We'll move on to the next thing. But now we have an empty tub. The screen just looks upside down to me still. It's not though. Let's see if we can get through this. These, pretty sure, are zinnias. Yep. There's only 2, maybe 3 little seeds in there. Might be a couple. This zinnia is really cool. It was kind of double colored, like the marigolds, kind of yellow and orange, and I think a little purple. Yeah, the zinnia seeds are kind of arrowhead shaped most of the time. It kind of makes 2 different shapes of seeds. Let's get this out of here. That's not a thing. So for the zinnia here, whoop, let's see if it'll autofocus or not. No. But it makes these ones, which are kind of like a wide arrowhead. And then it'll also make really, really thin ones. As far as I know, they're both good. And both of them work. Gosh, I don't know if I should put that in there and this in here. But yeah, zinnia seeds are real easy to save. You just wait until the flower is done and all dried up and brown. You just cut the flower head. You can let it sit inside for a little bit longer. And let it dry out even more. This one didn't really have any seeds in it. If the seeds are immature, they'll usually be white. There's one. The thin one. But the zinnia flowers kind of develop at the base of, oh, there we go. There's a good one. At the base of the flower petal. So you'll have the petal. So a lot of times it's still attached. And you can leave it. It would be fine to plant it with that still attached. It's not going to hurt anything. But I usually break them off. My videos online, I'm usually fast forwarding through this stuff, so it looks like I'm cleaning the seeds super fast. Normally I do this kind of stuff while or watching TV or YouTube videos, or even when we're like playing board games, when it's kind of in between my turns and stuff. I'll have usually like, oh, like on this one, this is chicory seeds. Got the heads in here, and then I've been cleaning the seeds in there. And I'll go through, and then I'll have another little bucket that's got the trashy stuff called the chaff. So it won't take up that much space when we're playing board games and stuff. And cleaning seeds is pretty fun. I don't know. I have the thing where I need to be doing something with my hands pretty much all the time. So I've taken up knitting and crocheting and cleaning seeds. Not getting a whole lot in here. But that'll be really cool if I can save some of these seeds and get those same zinnias. These ones I actually bought at a local nursery. I did not have good luck with my seeds this year. I don't know if it was the move. I don't know if it was we're on well and septic now instead of city water. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Obviously sunflower seeds. Didn't I start something else too? Yeah. That's got the tag in it. I've put little strips of paper so I can actually tag these things because I never remember what they are. A lot of the dried flower heads will look a lot alike. These ones are pretty cool. They are hibiscus seeds, but they are, oh, I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's like Roselle hibiscus or something like that. It's the hibiscus that you grow for hibiscus tea. And I meant to try and look up how you harvest whatever you use for the tea. And it sounded like it was, not sure if any of them were on here, not quite the petals. It sounded like it was maybe these little pokey things on the edge. Started with the C. But I was not real confident with that. And we got really busy. So I wasn't worried about it. But I did save the flower heads. And then this is a ginormous hibiscus seed. They're kind of, I don't know, not quite round. They're kind of browny gray. They're kind of weird shaped. They're like almost round, almost pea-shaped. These ones are huge. The hibiscus seeds for the regular hibiscus that I have, they're tiny. So like, whoop, it's like 3 times the size. I was very surprised when I get out the little packet. I have no idea what time it is anymore. 7:35. So I'm only going to do this for about an hour or so. But if you have any questions on how to save seeds, gardening, that kind of stuff, you can put them in the chat. I'll try to keep an eye on that while I'm cleaning these. And there's all kinds of different ways for cleaning seeds. I'm not sure. Surely there's a name for it, but there's a type where you pretty much just put all the seeds in almost like a cloth sack and then smash on them. Like you would put all of this into a bag and then walk on the bag, and that'll crunch up all this stuff, and then you could sort out that stuff apart from the actual seeds. That's if you have like really large scale stuff. You can do winnowing with a lot of seeds. Like amaranth is a good one to do winnowing with. And you just kind of get a big, you want to grab a big bowl that's usually like a shallower bowl, works real well, and you'll have all your seed stuff in there. Where does the lettuce go? So you'll have like this kind of stuff where there's seeds in there, but there's a bunch of stuff you don't want. And you'll go out either on a day where it's lightly windy, or you can do it in front of like a fan. I usually just try to go outside and then I blow, and I try to take my time so I don't, like pass out, but you'll just lightly blow, and the stuff is called the chaff. It's like stuff that's not seeds, is lighter than the seeds. The seeds will stay in the bowl. The other stuff will blow away. Which is really cool how that works. You just want to make sure you don't blow too hard and blow everything out. Ow! I brought my gloves up because I thought only maybe the coneflower seeds might poke me. But this stuff is so dry that a bunch of it is poking me. Still another one in there? Still one more in there. Okay. But yeah, I don't have my regular hibiscus up here with me, but it's the same thing. They'll just be tiny. These ones look like they will have, I don't know, 3 seeds per, I don't know what you call this little section. The other ones will have like a dozen. Because the seed heads are about the same size. These ones are maybe a little smaller. Oop. Yeah. But yeah, that was just a couple seed heads, and I've got all these seeds. I'll stick these back in here for now. What else? These are a whole stack of stuff. This is a coneflower. Oh, that's Coreopsis. I'm just finding all kinds of stuff. Some more hibiscus and some geranium. And Coreopsis. This is a coneflower. After it's all dried up and icky, these guys are sharp. I have a whole bag of them, but for some reason I have this one separated, which means it's probably a different color. But yeah, the seeds are kind of like the zinnias. You can get some that are still attached to the petal. Go around and get those first. And then I might get my glove because I've been poked enough tonight. But yeah, these seeds are kind of, I don't know, beigey, kind of almost like little pyramids. I don't think I've ever gotten my camera out while I'm collecting these. I planted these ones at my old house, and they blossomed after we moved, and they're really cool looking. They are green twister. I got them from, I think, Swallowtail Seeds. And they're really cool looking. They go from like a green, I forget if it's green to pink or green to purple on the petals. And they were kind of wimpy the first year. But the second year, they came back and they were huge, and the flowers lasted forever. And they kept just going all summer. It was great. So my milkweed wasn't doing anything until after we moved. It's like, I'm just trying to help the butterflies. Tried to plant some here, and the bunny ate it. Because the bunny hates butterflies, I guess. Okay. Ow. These ones are definitely, they're pokey. And you could, if you wanted, put some of these things in like a really tough Ziploc bag and smush them around. Just trying to not use up that much plastic. Because this one, you probably have little holes in your bag after this one. But yeah, down in the spikes is where those little tan things are the seeds. They hang out in there. Not going as fast as I thought I might on these. Let's see, coneflowers for here in Indiana. They're a native plant. At least some varieties of them. Maybe not all of them. I don't remember which color this one is. But there's a whole bunch of seeds. This other one I have are from my old plants. So I know those are all the same color. But I also had an orange one somewhere. And then I think the traditional kind of purpley one. For what you think of normally for the cone flowers, at least around here. piece. It's nuts. Yeah, a lot of this is it's a little nakey cauliflower. A lot of this is junk that I gotta go through, but there are a lot of seeds in there, which is very exciting. There. Figure out if I want the tag to say mystery coneflower or the lone coneflower. There. Set that aside. That is also coneflower seeds. Don't know. They come from the same one. Let's do. Yeah, I have a ridiculous amount of seeds. Like, this is basil. It's in a giant pie pan. And I have 2 of them. Yes. So, these are some kind of alliums. And they are out in the front yard of our new house. And they're teeny tiny and they're adorable. And oh, they were smelling like onions when I cut them. Cut the flower heads off after they were done. This smells so good. We're a very pro onion and garlic household. But you can see the little black seeds in there. And the onion flowers make these little, they're called umbrils. They look kind of like umbrellas. Is there still one in there or not? Or is it just crunchy? Dill will also make the umbrils, and Queen Anne's lace. Actually, I'm not sure if this is technically an umbrel. Because this one's in those. Carrots are also umbrels. This is another one. You could put it in a little baggie if you wanted to and squish all the seeds out. Oh, I didn't bring my sifter up here. That's another way you can do this stuff. So if I wanted to, I could just break all these off and then sift through it and have the seeds fall down through the thing. And then all this other stuff at the top. And that's just one seed head. There's quite a quite a few seeds in there. They're little black, I don't know, almost like little black triangles or pyramids or something. These ones are really tiny. They're little black, I don't know, almost like teardrop shaped. Put those back in there because there's no way I'm getting through this whole pandemic. But yeah, onions are and alliums. These are technically, they're allium, they're flowers, but they're in the onion family, which is the alliums. They're onion and garlic. They are biannual plants, so they bloom every other year, which makes it a little tricky to save the seeds from, but it's not too bad. Wipe this out. Next time, maybe I'll remember to move the trash can closer. Okay, what else we got here? Do the chicory next. Chicory is really cool. They're little light blue flowers, and they're in the same family as, what am I putting in there? Dandelions. So the base of the flower will look a lot like a dandelion, but it will have these kind of periwinkle little flowers, and they're cute. And the seeds are way at the base of this thing. But yeah, I lucked out. There were so many growing one year, all next to the roads. And most of the roads were not like safe places to park. So I found some by some railroad tracks near a park near our house, and just kind of guessed and grabbed a few that I thought looked like they may be spent seed heads that I could grab. And the seeds are those little teeny tiny black things. And then I went through I let them dry out, and I was trying to collect them later. Wasn't quite sure if these little things that were coming out were the seeds or some other little plant part. Because those were ones I couldn't find the seeds for. Like a picture of the seeds. I could find listings where I could buy the seeds, but those don't have pictures of like what the seeds look like. So after cleaning a few of them, I figured that just had to be the seeds. And I planted some and they popped up. So now we've got some chicory in the backyard. I need to see, we've already had a frost. I need to see if there's some back there that are still good and collect some more. But chicory is a native plant, and it is a coffee substitute. And I'm pretty sure they get it from the root of the plant, which makes me wonder if dandelions could be a coffee substitute too. I don't really, I'm not a coffee person, so I don't really know what they mean by it's a coffee substitute. I don't know if it tastes kind of like coffee. I don't know if it's something you mix in with coffee. to kind of dilute it while not losing the flavor. I don't know. I don't know if it has caffeine like the coffee. I'm not entirely sure. But when I was researching to figure out what the seeds look like, I saw someone was growing some in these big, like really deep planters, like 6 feet deep, so they could get like a ginormous taproot to then save the root for coffee stuff. And that was really cool. It might have been a video from Baker Creek or something. I feel like it was in like a little greenhouse somewhere. But yeah, while I'm cleaning these seeds, and before we go here, I'll probably do 1 or 2 more before heading out. If y'all have any seed saving questions, gardening questions, anything like that, let me know. You can put it in the chat. I'm trying to keep an eye on that to see if anyone has any questions. But yeah, so I've got a couple little chicory plants in the back. I need to put some kind of little sign on them. So I think they'll overwinter. And I don't want to confuse them with dandelions. Gosh, I think that's one of these. Yep. I don't want to confuse them with the dandelion and accidentally pull them up. Made a mess. Okay, what else is there? Was there something else that was really cool that I wanted to do? These are the coneflowers. These guys are geraniums. And geraniums are really crazy. Because if you get your geranium flower, don't have any thought, and it has a little bundle of flowers kind of like this, eventually they'll get these little things that pop out, and that's where the seeds are. I didn't spill any. And they're really cool because the seeds are in here, and there'll be, I forget if it's like 3 or 4 of them. And let's see, let's just get 3. This one is 3. It might have a 4th one that didn't develop right. But they'll be attached here, and they'll come off when they're ready, and I'll have this little floofy thing, and it'll spread out in the wind when they're all ready. So kind of like, what is that? Dandelion seeds. But yeah, you should be deadheading your geraniums anyway. Once they're all dead and icky, kind of break off the flower, which usually breaks off real easily anyway. And that'll encourage more flowers to sprout. So before you do that, give it a look and see if you got any of these pokey spike thingies popping out. And those are the seeds. And you can save those and throw the rest of that stuff away. And then you'll have geranium seeds for next year. Yeah, I'm not sure that I've actually planted any of these geranium seeds that I've saved. Because none of them are, what do you call it? I'm sure they're all like crossed. Because I have a couple colors. I have like orange and red and coral and pink. And I've not kept them like separated at all. So I'm sure they're all kind of mixed in here. And some of them have the kind of like the two-tone leaves and some of them don't. So I need to plant some this year and just see what happens. Let's see if I get like a new variety because it crossed or whatever. I think these are one of the geraniums I think are very early in my schedule of plants to start. I feel like I start those in like January or February. I feel like onions are always the first thing to start, besides things that need to be cold stratified, which is where you like simulate winter conditions. Which will be right around the corner. I'm very excited about it. Gonna do another grow along grow along series this year. I might just do live videos from when I'm planting stuff and then kind of edit it and re-release it. But we shall see. I think the quality is probably better on my camera than the webcam here. So maybe not. I'm pretty sure I can live stream from my phone. Yeah, let me see if there's some other really cool one here that we can do. I already told the chicory story. I can't say that word. Chicory? I don't know. That I found them by the train tracks. Yeah, I made sure there was no train coming by. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else that I've got in my stacks here that's cool. Our regular onions. Put that there. Okay, we've got lettuce, got hyssop, got coreopsis. Coreopsis ones are weird looking. Coreopsis are native flowers, kind we had just randomly sprout in our yard. It's called the lance leaf coreopsis. It's a bright yellow, and you can see them just hanging out in there. That first year, I was very diligent about trying to get all the seeds. And it was one flower. The next year, that flower box was filled with them. So they're very prolific. But yeah, that's just from one seed head. And they're like little, I don't know, curved black with the little stripes on the end. Not really sure how to describe that shape. And I've got a video up showing you how to collect these seeds as well. Should have brought, I've got a tub of spiderwort somewhere. Those are crazy seeds. But yeah, those are coreopsis seeds. Put them back in there for now. So I think I'm gonna hop off here because I have some other seeds I need to check on. The ones that I started last week have been very bad, and I have not checked on them. But I can already tell the spinach one has little roots popping up. So I know we've at least got some spinach seeds down there going. This bowl's so staticky. Okay, but I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and happy seed saving. Happy planting next year's garden. And we might do this again here because I still have plenty of seeds left. Y'all have a nice day.